The bees have got to have water. And this is what they're doing. They're always drinking my cat water that I leave out for the cats. And hot days, they'll drink these bowls dry. Then we have another watering place for them over here. This is where they get most of their water. Now I've got 40 hives in this area, my backyard. This is where they get their water. This fills up every morning automatically because the deer drink it at night and they'll drink it dry. There's one that needs some help. There. And now we're going to go look at my barometer. This tells me that the nectar flow is over with and there's no more pollen out there. I was out here last night and heard a humming sound, and this tells me that everything has ended for the summer except for the alfalfa fields. They'll eat up 50 pounds of pollen in about 2 weeks. What we're going to do today is, this is I'm farthest away apiary that I have. I'm going to look at these bees, see if they need anything. Requeens, whatever they need, we will provide. By the way, this is, let's see, take a look. July 22nd, Tuesday. It's about 11:30 in the morning. And it's about 80 degrees, perfect day to work with the bees. Now the first thing we'll do is get this smoker going. Pretty easy to do. Thing is to get the paper going really good. When the flames start floating out the top, pour the fuel on top. And keep pumping. Put a few pellets in there. This thing will go all day long. That's all we need. We'll go over here and start with this end hive. Them little smoke. They're starting to fill out. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames filled out of this super full of honey. Ugh. And it looks like they've got this one filled up. Let's see what we got here. Partially capped, full of honey. We'll take another one out just to take a peek. Oh, look at that. Just full of honey. I think next Sunday I'll come out and take this honey away from them, because underneath oh, that was some honey. And there we have. Let's take a peek at these. Just to see what the queen is doing. Now this frame here is full of honey partially and some brood. Making sure the queen isn't on there. Lots of bees in there, lots of bees. That's what we want. And there it is. This is all brood. Baby bees being born. And the rest is honey. All honey. And there she is, filled up the center with brood. Laid a lot of eggs. I gotta look at one more. Curiosity's got me now. Yep. A little bit of honey. Whole bunch of brood. And look at that. Lots of brood. Honey, new eggs. That's good enough. That is good enough. She's an excellent working queen. We'll put this back together. Oh my God, this thing is heavy. I bet this weighs 50 pounds. Gonna have to get some help with me next Sunday and bring home this honey. This is what I was looking to see, how far they've gone with their honey production. We'll check another hive here. Oh gosh, yes. Look at that. Full of honey. I don't even have to take it apart. That's 2 big boxes of honey. Now let's look at this other one. There's another one. Full of honey. And we'll take another look up here. This was, see how these are doing. They're doing very, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not right, it's supposed to have 8. We will put one. I think I have one with me. These guys need another. This is called a super. People don't know why they're called supers. I'll never know. But in the bee business, where they put all the honey, it's called supers. What I'm doing is spacing these frames so they fill out more honey in between them. I'll go over and get a. I do have a frame with me. This is supposed to have 8 frames in it. And now it does. Okay, that one is good. Let's check this one out. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why have I only got 7 frames in this one? I'm going to have to talk to my help. That's going to be difficult to do because my help is my wife. I have to deduct it from her pay. And I do have another frame. She's a good worker. And she doesn't scream and run when bees get inside her veil and start flying around. I wish I had a film of that, but inside her veil there was a bee crawling across her nose. She didn't scream and holler and run. She just waited for me to open her veil and take the bee out. It's funny, but it's not funny because she could have got stung, but these bees are kind of gentle. I guess the bee was just looking to eat her. Well, it's obvious here that all these supers, the boxes of honey placed on top of the brood boxes are called supers because the term is a short for superstructure. In beekeeping, the superstructure refers to any additional boxes that are placed above the main part of the hive, where the queen lays eggs and the young bees are raised. These upper boxes are specifically designed for the bees to store surplus honey, and the beekeeper can later harvest. Bees naturally store honey above their brood nests, so place these superstructure boxes on top encourages them to fill them with honey rather than expanding the brood area unnecessarily. There's a baby bee hatching right there. Fighting to come out. Right there. Well, I did not find the queen, so luckily I have queens coming tomorrow, and I have some extras that I ordered. We will bring a queen out and put a couple of frames of new brood in here and see if we can get this hive back to normal. Now this one here, brood added. They're not making a lot of noise, so I'm sure they have a queen. Clean off these tops first. Let's see what's going on with this one. Doesn't look very prosperous. A lot of honey. This honey in this bottom box is theirs. This is what they will survive on over the winter. There, they're putting a lot of honey in there. A lot of honey in there. This is all pollen here. Probably from the alfalfa fields here. I'm looking for the queen. So I don't see much brood in here so far. Just might have to put a queen in this one too. It looks like there are no eggs. No brood. Yep, this one is queenless too. I don't understand why. But I need those queens for other projects. I only had one extra. I think what we'll do is, see, that's an empty one. See if this one's an empty one. We will take these two frames out. Spread these. And we will go back here and see if we can collect a a couple of frames of brood out of this good hive. It's what's called stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. That's heavy. And this is heavy. God, bees are doing such a good job. See what we got here. She should be marked queen with a blue dot on her. I want to make sure that I don't put her in a frame in that other box, because then these guys won't have a queen. And what I'll do is, if they have enough, put 2 frames of brood from this box. Now there's what I'm looking for. All that brood and some eggs. What I'm looking to do is put this in there and let them raise their own queen from scratch. But we're going to set this one in there back. We want to make sure we find the queen first. There's another frame of brood. If I can find the queen, and I'll know, make sure she isn't on that one frame I'm going to use. Because I'm only going to take 1 frame from a couple of hives here to make sure these other bees get going. I was showing my wife the other day how to practice picking up a queen. What you do is you find a drone, and the drones can't sting you, but you pick up a drone practicing so you don't squeeze them and kill them, but if you do kill it, it's not a big loss. That's how you practice how to pick up queens, if you find them. Well, I haven't seen her. That's strange. Now there's a drone. See, you can pick up a drone and not get stung. That's how you practice picking up queens. If you kill a queen, you automatically lose $40, approximately. Well, I know she's in there somewhere. But I don't see her. She's hiding. She could be on the wall of the hive. So this is where you take a chance. I think this is the hive I was going to use, or the frame I was going to use. We'll look it over again, real careful. You know she's in there because I can see eggs, freshly laid eggs. But I don't see her on this frame. Okay, chances we will put this frame in this box and let them raise their own queen. We'll take this frame from that box and put back in here, and this will let the queen lay some more eggs on that one. One thing about it, if the queen is on that other frame, they'll have a queen. But if she isn't, if she is, they'll make their own queen here. So you really can't lose, except for the time it takes. It takes about 42 days before she's going to start laying, and by that time it's going to be fall. So there we are.